I'm Joshua Carrasquillo. I'm here to tell my story. Well, in October of 2021, I did something pretty horrendous. I committed a crime, and it unfortunately happened, but it unfortunately happened in front of my 9-year-old daughter. I was blackout drunk. Don't remember much from that night, but still, it happened. And from that point on, I was arrested, and then my ex-wife got a protective order, and I could not see or talk to my children, which kind of tore me apart because I would pick them up from school, take them to school, make dinners, lunches, pack their lunches, take them to parks, zoos, parties, everything a dad was supposed to do and everything I wanted to do. So I took it pretty hard. Unfortunately, I kept drinking, and throughout the year, I caught multiple charges, violations. So I got locked up for the combination of charges. Got divorced, lost everything, and still couldn't talk to my children, still couldn't see them, still couldn't write letters, send birthday cards, nothing. Gifts, not a thing. So I was incarcerated. I went to prison for about 14 months. With the combination of county, I did about 26 months. So I was released in November of 2024, and then I've been just working my tail off, trying to get back to my 4 beautiful babies. While I was incarcerated, I did a program. It was a 6-month, 3-week program. It was for drug and alcohol-related issues and cognitive behavior. I completed that. Also, I completed other classes like batter's intervention and transition to community, and so forth. But I was released in November of 2024. Once I got out, I started working at Taco Bell overnights. I was making $11.50 an hour. And then I went from there through a company called CEO. I was picking up trash off the side of the highway. In the midst of CEO, I started through Workforce. I met my navigator, Tammy Morgan, and she's wonderful. She's helped me out so much, and I can't stop thanking her. She's fantastic. She went above and beyond. So we started the process to get my CDL, Class A. So while that was in process, I was working through CEO, and then I started working at Homeless Alliance as an advocate. I think I was making about $16 an hour, and then I finally got the call that I was going to start CDL school. So in April or May of this year, 2025, I started CDL school, went through it, got my certificate, got my license, and now I am making $26.50, and I work for a sanitation company. And like I said earlier, I couldn't have done it without Tammy. I couldn't have done it without Workforce. I'm a hard worker, and I have a great work ethic. Like my main goal is to get back to my children. But not only because of me and what I put into it, but I couldn't be here without Workforce, Tammy, and the other employees. And I'm just gonna keep moving upward and onward. And it does get hard. I'm not saying everyone can do it, but it can be done. It just takes dedication and determination. And yeah, it actually can be done. I talk to people every day, felons like myself, and I actually try to point them in this direction, Workforce, or other directions. But I am proof that it can be done. So I got a car now. I'm not living in sober living, but I have a home, and it's fantastic. I was able to buy Christmas gifts. I was able to do that, and yeah, I couldn't have done it without Workforce, and I'm very thankful.